The Kirshara contains the true teachings of Surik, the spiritual leader of the people, and if those become public, they could destabilize the corrupt ruling regime of the planet Vulcan. The episode deals with a major conspiracy to pin the blame for a terrorist attack on the Earth embassy on Vulcan on a group known as the Stardate. They're a small breakaway faction of Vulcans who remain true to Surik's teachings, even practicing mind maps, which are largely forbidden in 22nd century Vulcan culture. In the search for the Cyranites, Archer ends up getting Surik's Katra transferred into his mind, and T'Pol finds out that her mother is in fact a Cyranite herself. The trilogy fixes the Vulcans, including Spall, making him a much more sympathetic and likable character. The Vulcans had, throughout Enterprise early run, been more like Romulans, suspicious and distrusting of humans, and also very judgmental of them. The Forge, Awakening, and Kirshara are 3 episodes that transform the Vulcans into the ones we knew in the other series. Unfortunately, long-time semi-regular character Admiral Forrest, played by Vaughn Armstrong, is killed saving Sabal, although the character would return in the Mirror Universe later in the season. The season has 2 middling standalone episodes: The Observer Effect, featuring the Organians from the original series, and Daedalus, which deals with a story concerning Emery Erickson, the inventor of the transporter. Babel 1, United, and the Enar form the 3rd and final trilogy of the season, which is really the birth of the Federation story arc. The Romulans have a new drone ship that can make itself look like any vessel, and they use it to try to start a war between the Andorians, Tellarites, and humans in order to try to weaken their inevitable alliance. It's a brilliant and jam-packed story that features a lot of Jeffrey Combs as Shran, always welcome, and a visit to Andoria, including the first appearance of a second Andorian species known as the Enar, who would later make an appearance in Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Affliction and Divergence center on the fallout of the Augment story. The Klingons try to use Augment DNA to make a new super soldier, but it goes awry and ends up creating a virus that infects millions of Klingons with human DNA, causing a mutation. At least from a cosmetic perspective, these Klingons appear to be more human, losing their forehead ridges. This is an explanation for why Klingons looked the way they did in the original series. Of course, the real reason the Klingons looked that way in the original series was because of the limitations of makeup and prosthetics at the time. But this in-universe explanation does tie neatly into an acknowledgement made in the DS9 episode Trials and Tribulations that the Klingons did indeed not look very Klingon in the 23rd century.
They are Klingons. And it is a long story.
What happened? Was it genetic engineering? A viral mutation?
Actually, Dr. Bashir, the answer is both. While this is going on, Phlox is captured by Klingons and forced to work with them to find a cure. Trip is disillusioned after T'Pol spurns his romantic overtures, and he requests a reassignment to the Columbia, and Malcolm Reed's secret past connections to Section 31 come to the surface, as he's forced to choose between his loyalties to Captain Archer and his former associates. This is a fantastic two-parter. Bound is a lighter tone episode, a wonderful throwback to the original series, with beautiful Orion slave women driving the men on the ship crazy due to their unique pheromones, enabling them to gain control of Enterprise. So that brings us to the most celebrated episodes of Enterprise, the two-parter In a Mirror Darkly Part 1 and 2. A Mirror Universe episode that takes place entirely within the Mirror Universe, thus preserving canonical consistency. There's an ingenious opening sequence where we witness the divergence of the prime reality from the Mirror Universe. A scene from Star Trek First Contact is retconned whereby Zephyr shoots the first Vulcan from the Vulcan ship, and the humans seize control of it. This changes history. Even the opening credits have changed to reflect the fact that this is a different universe. The Terran Empire is being overrun by rebel forces, and Captain Maximilian Forrest is in command of the ISS Enterprise, but faces mutiny and betrayal all around him, because of course this is the Mirror Universe, where everyone is darker and evil versions of themselves. Commander Archer, his first officer, lusts for power, and briefly takes control of the ship, locking them on course for Tholian Base, where a future starship, the prime reality, is being kept. It's the USS Defiant. No, not that one. The Defiant from the original series episode, The Tholian Web, which was lost in interphasic space and pulled back in time into the mirror universe when the Tholians trapped it there. So they take control of this Constitution-class sister ship of the Enterprise in the hope they can put down the rebellion once and for all. These episodes are a wonderful celebration of Star Trek's history, with a perfectly recreated original series bridge, identical of course to Kirk's Enterprise. The next two-parter, Demons of Terra Prime, again ties into the ongoing Berg Federation story arc, with an anti-alien organization called Terra Prime, who wish to see all non-humans removed from planet Earth. The primary antagonist in this story is a man named John Frederick Paxton, played by RoboCop's Peter Weller, who would of course go on to play Admiral Marcus in Star Trek Into Darkness. A child has also been born in the lab by combining the DNA from their tutor, Paul, the first half-human, half-Vulcan ever. Paxton and his people gain control of the Bertillon array on Mars, and they threaten to destroy Starfleet headquarters in San Francisco if their demands are met. The United Coalition of Planets is now in jeopardy, and Archer and the Enterprise crew have to once again save the day in the meantime. Terra Prime is often cited by many fans as a more worthy farewell to the Enterprise cast and the true series finale, given just how disappointing These Are the Voyages turned out to be. Each character gets an important moment in Terra Prime that pays tribute to them, and I think everyone gets to be heroic in their own way in this story. The actual series finale, as I mentioned, These Are the Voyages, is something I've already reviewed pretty comprehensively in another video called What Went Wrong with These Are the Voyages, and I will include that video linked below so as not to repeat myself. But as I said in that video, the idea of an episode told from the perspective of a future Star Trek crew looking back at the events of Enterprise via the holodeck is a solid idea. It just doesn't work as a series finale, and of course, Trip Tucker's totally contrived death was absolutely awful and unnecessary. But the less said about These Are the Voyages, the better. Season 4 of Enterprise has so many great highlights, and it really is a great example of fan service done right. To this day, I'm still sore about Enterprise being cancelled prematurely. It deserved a 5th season. It had finally hit its stride and become the series it was meant to be. But nevertheless, in its 4-year run, it contributed some high-quality and memorable stories to the franchise. And in my view, Season 4 is arguably the best and most piece of Star Trek ever produced. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. The Dave Cullen Show is made possible by you, my numerous subscribers. If you'd like to support my work, head on over to my Subscribe star linked below in the description box. And for a pledge of as little as $1 per month, you can help to keep the show going. I'm also doing one-to-one monthly subscriber chats. Thanks again. Take care.
Hello, monster. Thanks, dog. You're great. You're great now. That was a good one.
every year, and I was seeing a fraction of that. You would think with something as personal as a YouTube channel, the creator would have full ownership of it, but that isn't always true. And in some cases, how they lost control is downright ugly, which is what we'll be discussing today. Starting with the most recent high-profile case of a YouTuber selling their channel, we have Matthew Patrick, or as he's known by his fans, Matt. On April 18, 2011, after living as an unemployed actor in New York for 2 years, Matt uploaded the first episode of Game Theory to his YouTube account. The video was a surprising hit, and 12 years later, what started as a portfolio builder had grown into 4 channels that cover a wide range of topics, from video games to movies, television, food, and beyond. Over the course of a decade, with his wife Stephanie working on the business side, they accrued over 30 million subscribers across all of their accounts, and built a dedicated following of theory-loving fans, all entirely independently. This would change, however, when on December 20th, 2022, Matt posted a video to the Game Theorists in which he announced that he had sold Theorist Media, and with it, all of their channels. He explains how juggling countless roles and responsibilities as a small team, from making videos to managing their social media presence to working with brand partners, was beginning to impede their ability to focus on making new and better content. All of us on the team were already working on all the regular videos. No, thumbnails and filming. We were also doing St. Jude at the time, and Steph and I were consulting. We were traveling to conventions to hang out with you guys. And that's all the fun stuff. That isn't even mentioning all the unsexy stuff of actually running a responsible business. As a result, they decided to sell the company in order to finally have the creative breathing room to achieve their ambitions, while also being able to rely on the resources and expertise of others. Matt explained that an array of companies approached them with purchase offers, but only one met their various qualifications. A startup called LunarX, which describes itself as a future-forward media company that invests in digital-first content brands to elevate them into globally loved franchises. Matt reassured his loyal followers that although LunarX now owned Theorist Media, he was still CEO of the company. His wife was COO, and all members of Team Theorist would still be staying in their positions. Fans took this world-shaking news with cautious optimism, which can most likely be attributed to how upfront and thorough MatPat was in the announcement video. While everyone involved so far seems to be optimistic about the prospects of this new stage, time will ultimately tell whether or not this was the right decision. Unfortunately, not all YouTube channel sales have been this straightforward. We'll learn about another after a brief word from our sponsor. Have you ever Googled yourself and noticed on one of those public sites that all of your personal information is just right out there for everyone to see? Data brokers are making a fortune selling your information or do the hard work of keeping you safe online, so you can focus on other than 1 million subscribers in April of 2009. His immense popularity also allows him to cross over into the mainstream media, starting out with cameos in shows like iCarly, before getting his own Nickelodeon program as well as 3 studio films. Shortly after the release of the 3rd movie, the Fred channel stopped uploading for 2 years. During this period, Mr. Crookshank started posting to a new, more personal account, aptly titled Lucas. It wasn't until July 31st, 2013, that there was finally a new upload on the Fred channel, an announcement video that the character would be returning in 1 week. 7 days passed, and sure enough, the Fred did return, but he was now being played by a young Korean boy.
Hey, Fred, it's your Fred! Hey! Remember the Fred character with his funny YouTube video? Well, now Fred is back! That's the name of Fred, yeah! I need to talk to your original Fred. I'm better, more high-fit, more freaky. New Fred receives a lot of mail.
Naturally, fans were baffled and upset with this transformation. But what they would not figure out until months of strange content later was that this video was a sign of the new direction that the channel had taken. You see, in 2012, Lucas sold the Fred brand to Collective Digital Studio, now known as Studio 71, a multi-channel network. After the sale, the Fred account was now home to a variety of comedy sketches and parodies, all of which had nothing to do with the original character. A live-action version of Adventure Time starring elderly people, a Man on the Street series hosted by Jake Paul, Minecraft animated stories. The network basically threw everything they could at the wall, but with views in the gutter, it was clear no ideas were sticking. Threads Analytics took a nosedive, and the channel's last upload, published on July 16, 2015, was a video of two kids asking strangers where babies come from.
But seriously, I want true, real answers. I know the story thing is not real. Where do babies come from?
You want the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Man has testicles which create semen in there. And a woman has ovaries. And when that semen comes out and goes into the ovary, it was quite an underwhelming fizzling out of an ending for such a monumental channel.
And how does that happen? Well,
aka Skyda's
when you insert the penis into the vagina.
Having started uploading in 2011, he was one of the earliest creators to center his channel around Minecraft, and as a result was catapulted into success. Only 1 year into producing content for the popular sandbox game, he had already surpassed 1 million subs. The world appeared to be his oyster. But just like all content fads, this first Minecraft era of YouTube eventually fizzled out, and Adam's channel's performance suffered as a result. Unhappy with these circumstances, Adam left YouTube for a period of time before returning in 2017 with a new focus on creating music under the fresh pseudonym Net Nobody. While this venture at first gained some attraction due to his manufactured rap feud with KSI, it quickly started to drop in viewership. Adam began struggling with very public mental breakdowns, making several posts on social media and conducting live streams in an obviously unwell state of mind. Ultimately, he would end up returning to Minecraft content, which actually performed decently well. Although the road following its peak had been tumultuous, at this point in time, it started to feel like things were finally looking up again for the once prominent gaming influencer. On January 23rd, 2022, Adam's ex-girlfriend and mother of a second child, Liz, published a statement on his Twitter accusing the YouTube star of mental and physical abuse, as well as countless moral failings inflicted upon other people. Harassing women, sending explicit images to minors, scamming people out of thousands of dollars, abusing a dog, the list went on. Given that Adam has not uploaded to the Skyda's Minecraft channel since these allegations were made public, many have credited Liz's statement for cratering his career. And no more proof is needed than the fact that 4 months after her tweet first dropped, Mr. Dahlberg put the Skyda's Minecraft channel up for sale on Facebook, a digital marketplace for social media accounts, setting the price at $900,000. Once the internet picked up on this scheme, the listing was removed shortly after. For a while, many assumed he had successfully sold the accounts, but in early 2023, it appears Adam still had access, as he uploaded 2 YouTube shorts of his content. Vine Bros have essentially been on YouTube since the very start of the site, but were able to reach mainstream notoriety in 2010, when they found success on their main channel with videos in which they had kids, teens, elders, and other marketable groups react to viral videos and trending topics on the internet. The channel was an instant hit, with videos like Kids React to Gay Marriage and Teens React to PewDiePie drawing tens of millions of views. And from the channel's popularity, the brothers formed their own entertainment company, React to Me. Over the course of many years, the brand was host to countless controversies for which they received immense blowback from the internet. But their most notorious impropriety was in 2016, when they released a video announcing their new program, React, in which they would license the format of their popular shows to other creators.
We are excited to announce React World, the first of its kind program that allows people and companies to license all our popular shows online, so that anyone, even you watching right now, can create your own versions in a fully legal way and be part of a newly accepted global community.
Many consider this to be a great attempt to monopolize an incredibly basic video format, so that anyone who wanted to do similar reaction videos would have to share their revenue with the Vine Bros. Fittingly, the internet reacted rather negatively to this idea. Still, the brand weathered this, continuing to bring in over 100 million views per month up until 2015. But as the years continued to pass, reaction videos became more ubiquitous on the internet, leading to viewers wanting more personality-driven content in the genre. Because of this, a corporate entity like React Media's heyday was clearly in the rearview mirror. Even as they expanded quality of content. Their channel's engagement dropped off massively from its peak as they entered the 20s, which is why it came as a shock to no one when in 2021 the Fine Bros sold the React channel to Electric Monster, a digital media roll-up company that had been formed the same year. Little is known about this acquisition, and considering neither of the Fine Bros have posted anything on their social media in the time since it occurred, it makes many believe that there was fallout behind the scenes. The only public statement the brothers have made about the sale was for a variety article, in which they said, "I have and always wanted to build a strong digital brand with the intention of eventually passing it on to people we know would be able to help it continue to grow. After working on the company non-stop for over 15 years, we are happy to see it transitioning to Electric Monster, and we'll be stepping away to finally spend some quality time with our family. We trust the company and channels are in good hands to continue to evolve, expand, and thrive." In 2005, best friends Ian Hecox and Anthony Padilla created a YouTube channel called Smosh, where they uploaded videos of themselves lip-syncing to the theme songs of children's shows. Smosh was one of the first ever channels to skyrocket to stardom because of their videos. But their true loyal following came when the two turned the focus of their channel towards making absurdist content.
Do you know Gimme Dat Gaming?
What? Do you know? Give me that. Yeah, I do.
Yes, I do. He does not like me, I swear a lot. I watch him.
Huh, cool.
Cool. Is this a realm?
What? Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, but you can join letting anyone on. I will join tomorrow. Okay.
I left that food over there and it's gone now. Nice. Cooks pretty fast. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Okay. Gonna make some bread. Got some fish. Got some chicken. Eat this. Eat my chicken. I'm gonna go and start on this pan. Really? Alright. Bounce up there. Free for now. Alright, chicken. You're coming with me. Come on, cow. Coming with. Don't go after him, you stupid mutt. Now we need a pig. There we go. You guys stay right there. I don't trust this damn wolf. No, you stupid dumbass. Oh, you're
sketches with eye-catching thumbnails. In 2011, unsure of the security of YouTube as a revenue stream, Ian and Anthony sold their channel to Alloy Digital, a company that would eventually become Defy Media. Years later, more would be revealed about this acquisition, but at the time it flew under the radar for all of Smosh's loyal fans. The sketches continued as they always had, and the channel only grew in popularity as years passed. In 2013, Smosh became the first YouTube channel to reach 10 million subscribers. But their incredible success wasn't just restricted to the main channel or even the platform of YouTube itself. Under Defy Media, Smosh branched out into many different ventures, including a gaming channel, cartoons, video games, movies, comic books, and so forth. They even launched a sitcom called Part-Timers in 2016, which ran for 2 seasons. Things seemed to be going well until 2017. On June 14th of that year, Anthony Padilla announced that he would be leaving Smosh and carving out his career's future on his own personal YouTube account, citing frustration with his lack of creative freedom under the company as the reason for his decision. While the channel continued as it had for a year without Anthony, things would change when in November of 2018, to the internet's collective astonishment, Defy Media announced that it was shutting down operations effective immediately and laying off all of the employees. After the news went public, Anthony made a video going after Defy Media for taking advantage of him and Ian all those years ago.
That company was drawing in millions of dollars every year, and I was seeing a fraction of that. I have no idea where all that money went that the company was making, which I also just read had millions of dollars invested into it last year. And now it's gone. Where did all that money go?
He explained that they had sold the channel to Defy, not for any set amount of money, but for stock in the company, even though it never went public, meaning that they had effectively given away the most popular channel on YouTube for free. For Smosh's most successful years, Ian and Anthony were paid on a salary and were not given any financial stake in the brand they created and fully represented. In any case, Smosh's future was now entirely up in the air. Fortunately, Ian and the Smosh team found a new home after the channel was sold again, this time to Red Link's media company, Mythical Entertainment. The channel views have been on a downward spiral ever since, with many speculating that the money being brought in no longer justifies how much it costs to run. Grace Helbig's journey of content creation began in November of 2007, when she was house-sitting for a family and decided to vlog the experience for her personal YouTube channel, Gracie H in a Box. From this experience, she realized her passion for making videos. On March 8th, 2008, she and her roommate Michelle created a new YouTube channel called Grace and Michelle, where they garnered thousands of views with their vlogs. Rob Barnett, the founder and CEO of an online brand called My Damn Channel, discovered Grace's videos both on her personal and shared channels, and gave her the offer to host her own web series of video vlogs on his website. This show would become Daily Grace, which premiered in April of that year, and published new installments every weekday, eventually moving on to the official Daily Grace YouTube page. This would all end on December 27th of 2013, though, when Helbig posted what would be her final episode in the Daily Grace series on the channel entitled See You Next Year. In the video, she cryptically alludes to what her fans would soon understand. 4 days later, My Damn Channel posted a statement to their website with the heading, Thank You Grace, in which Helbig's fans received the world-shaking announcement, as well as some insights into the behind-the-scenes arrangements of the series. With that, many discovered their favorite creator had no ownership of the series or account she was responsible for growing. Grace decided against renewing a contract that most fans did not know even existed. As it turned out, My Damn Channel was not actually her damn channel. And on January 6th of the following year, as she had alluded to in her goodbye video, Grace returned with a new upload, but this time doing so on her old personal account that she had started all those years ago, now renamed It's Grace. The Daily Grace account tried to pivot with new content, but it all failed. And even Grace's own popularity has all but evaporated, with her last video from 4 months ago only garnering 34,000 views despite having over 2 million subscribers.
My name is Grace Helbig, because I know now your life is different now, and my life is different now.
An interesting fact that last story technically doesn't have anything to do with reaching for selling their own channel, but it is an anecdote I've been wanting to tell for a while, so I included it here anyway. And with that, I think I'll end the video here. So until next time, and thanks for watching.
It's hard to think that mid-level can be good when you just $15 a month. So, as Mid's new owner, I brought in one of our first and oldest customers, Wasim at Navy. Welcome to Mid-Drive. So you've had Mid for years. Any issues? No, sir. Hey folks, today is Friday, June 9th, 2023. As usual, my name is Jayztwocents, here to talk about all the video game news that has been going on this week. As you can tell, I'm not the usual place in the weird photographer. I don't know who she is, but I'm at Summer Game Fest. I'm checking out some games behind the scenes to hopefully talk about some cool stuff with you guys. But as of the time of making this video, the big Summer Game Fest kickoff live stream went down, so we got to talk about some of the biggest surprises for it. Let's start off with that. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments in terms of like how this event shook out. I know people like to rank them. I don't really care. I thought there weren't a ton of surprises, but there was some good stuff, and we got a lot of gameplay. So let's just talk about some of the biggest things. One of the first things they kicked off that nobody saw coming was a new Prince of Persia game. It's like more of a like smaller scale type thing. It's still made by Ubisoft specifically, but this is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. This is actually coming in January, and essentially this is like a 2D action-looking, maybe even Metroidvania style Prince of Persia game where you actually don't play as the prince, but you play this other badass-looking guy. And I gotta say, I had kind of heard rumblings about this game, and I wasn't sure how it was going to shake out with me not playing as the prince. But seeing this trailer and seeing almost kind of like anime-inspired action scenes and the way a lot of the action is framed, it looks pretty cool. They also announced a new Sonic Superstars. This is like an all-new Sonic game, a 2D classic-style Sonic game, but with an incredibly new look to it. It's all 3D and beautiful characters with cool new designs. We got to see you play as Sonic, you play as Tails. There was a guy behind me in the crowd cheering, yeah, for every character. You get to play as Sonic, yeah, Tails, yeah, Knuckles, yeah, and then Baby, he lost his mind. So I'm sure Sonic fans are going to be pretty happy with this. One of my personal most anticipated, even though I'm not like the most hardcore Souls person, Lies of P just looks so awesome. We got a new trailer. We also got a demo. There's a demo out now. Let's see what happens. But we now know that it has a release date of September 19th. Along with that, there's a game based on the manga Sandland, which I don't have any experience with. But the art, of course, is Akira Toriyama, so this looks absolutely incredible. We have a little demon guy on a tank exploring and doing cool stuff. After the show, I was talking to somebody and they were explaining to me like the real setup and everything, and it sounds really cool. And along with that, definitely on this Witchfire, they showed new gameplay. I've been looking forward to this one from the beginning. This is like a kind of weird fantasy Doom style game from the people who made Moon Killer. This game is dropping in early access September 20th, and also the big old Final Fantasy reveal. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Got a big old gameplay trailer for it. This was intended to be like the showstopper, like the big surprise at the end. For Final Fantasy fans, it is good. I am excited. I actually thought they were going to show off like Elden Ring DLC or something like that. But yeah, this is looking pretty sweet. Pretty much what we expected. But we actually know that it is coming early 2024 on PlayStation 5. And it's going to be on 2 discs, which is really cool. I like that the marketing like said that because it just feels very old school. Are they going to charge us more for it? We'll have to wait and see. Path of Exile 2 got some gameplay. This is actually the first time really seeing this since it was announced 2 years ago. That looks pretty awesome. We also got to look at the man who erased his name. This is the new Yakuza game, once again following Kiryu, one of my favorite video game characters. And nice surprise, we actually know this is coming out in November. But speaking of nice big surprises, something that caught me off guard was Spider-Man 2 showed up. We got to look at Venom, like an official like image of Venom. They confirmed it's not an Eddie Brock Venom, and we also got a release date. We knew it was coming this fall, but now we know it's coming on October 20th. One cool thing is Saber Interactive and Focus are arcadey style zombie killing car stuff I'm just about. Oh, and I forgot to mention, along with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, they also announced a new mobile game called Ever Crisis that looks pretty all over the place, if you ask me, in terms of like the story. But we'll see how that goes. This show did show a lot of like new free-to-play games and new free-to-play early access games and stuff. We don't have time to cover a lot of them, but we got to look at Throne and Liberty and Warhaven. But then switching gears, Alan Wake 2 gameplay, and it seems pretty sweet. It was a short snippet, but survival horror gameplay is what I'm about. Hey, next up, this video is sponsored by Raycon. Now, if you haven't heard by now, these are the affordable, high-quality earbuds that have been taking over the internet. Raycon puts the work in so that you can get good quality at half the price compared to other premium wireless audio brands. Maybe another more expensive area has broke, money's tight, or you're like me, you like having kind of like a backup. Personally, I wear these outside, and it's always good to know that I can just buy another pair easily because they're affordable in case I like fall in a ditch or something. They sync up with Bluetooth with your phone, nice, easy. They have all the features you'd expect, smart features, multiple sound profiles, the ability to take calls. I've said it before, but the handy-dandy little carrying case is my favorite part. It's super small, it's got wireless charging, it fits right in your pocket, the battery life lasts a while. They fit in your ears, and they don't fall out, which is huge. They come with a bunch of little gel tips for you to get the right fit. They're simple, dependable. That's the biggest thing. That's what I like about these types of things, and they make a great gift. So if you want to check out any of Raycon's products, they make it pretty easy. They have a happiness guarantee and a bunch of fun stuff. All you got to do is click the link in the description down below or go to buyraycon.com/GameRanks for 15%
Seriously, dude?
on purchase.
Where's my fucking dog?
GameRanks. And big thanks to Raycon for sponsoring our videos. And continuing on,
Oh,
we got
dog.
World. This is Pokemon with guns, like straight up. We've talked about this game a lot on this channel, but it's nice to see it again after going dark for a while, and it's shaping up to still be very much what I want.
No!
Pokemon with guns. Like, they legitimately look like Pokemon. They know what they're doing. But last but certainly not least, one of the big things of the show was the official reveal of Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay, and I think it looks pretty damn incredible. I don't know about you guys with this cameo system, with characters jumping in to help and do attack and build your combos. It's something that other fighting games have done before, but like I just like the way they were animated here. It's really cool to see cool looks at characters like Johnny Cage, Tenchi, one of my favorites. There was a lot going on in the trailer. Like they gave us the goods. They explained a little bit about how the cameo system works. Essentially, how this is kind of like a reboot of the franchise, but not just like an uninspired reboot. It's like they're trying and remixing and shaking things up and giving us new interpretations of these characters, which as a comic book fan, I'm always just into that. Like new looks of characters is cool. So this just makes sense. This one just feels right. Moving on over to some other news, definitely worth pointing out this tech that went big like last week or so. It's a little bit older than a week, I apologize, but I saw it pop up in the news again, and we figured it was worth talking about. This NVIDIA tech that is essentially like artificial intelligence generated NPC dialogue. Now, we've kind of known that this was going to be a thing with some developers playing around with it, and I get it in terms of it being like text dialogue in some instances, but this is specifically NVIDIA ACE for games. These are virtual characters with generative AI behind them. So essentially, ACE is toolsets that games will use to, in their words, deploy customized speech, conversation, and animation AI models in their games and stuff. And we get to see it in real time, and it is something. It's definitely something. I know people are really excited about the prospects of this stuff. This seems kind of awkward, but to quote other YouTuber Philip DeFranco, this is the worst it will be. It's always going to improve. So yeah, if it can make some small teams or some game makers' lives easier or help them focus on other things, I understand it. But I also really just like characters that are written. They have writing behind them, and they have cool voice actors doing voices for them. So we'll see where this goes, but the technology is developing rapidly, man. It's crazy. Along with that, Hideo Kojima and Kojima Productions announced a new documentary. This documentary is about him, Hideo Kojima. It is called Hideo Kojima, Connecting Worlds, and it's apparently coming soon, and I am very much into celebrating authors. I get it. I'm a Hideo Kojima fanboy, but this, knowing that it's partially involved with his production company, does seem a little like pat on the back, self-congratulatory. I'm still gonna watch it. Yeah, definitely. But I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Maybe I'll make a documentary about myself. It'll be incredibly boring. But speaking of boring, what's definitely not boring is the Day Before discourse, because the Day Before is back, baby. They did an the developers specifically did an interview, and they dropped a new trailer, which is sports car driving through a post-apocalyptic city. Doesn't really tell me anything about the game, but in the interview, the developers answered some questions. It kind of all felt like a marketing speak to me, but at the very least, the game is now officially coming to early access in November 10th specifically, so I guess we can all judge it for ourselves. We'll definitely be doing that there. We've talked about this game enough in the past with, like, is it real? Is it half-assed? Is it as good as it sounds? You know? But thankfully, if this date holds, if it doesn't get delayed more, we get to see what the deal is. Because, like, I know a lot of people are waving it off, but, like, maybe it's because we're, like, the more hardcore news-obsessed people, but, like, this was, like, the top wish-listed game on Steam. So, like, it's hit some point of bigger success, and it's not even out. So, really curious to see how this one shakes out. Also, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 lives. A lot of people were worried about this one, but the developers released a little blog update post saying that we're going to get a bunch of big news in September. We also got some new screenshots and stuff, so good. I'm glad this game still exists. We need more vampire games, and especially after Redfall, we still need more vampire games. Oh, and holy shit, Pikmin 4, we got a new trailer for it, and it's got a release date. It's coming in July. July 21st, 2023 is when you can finally play more Pikmin. If you're a Pikmin person, you've been waiting a really long time. Oh, and then let's talk Final Fantasy IX. There have been rumors popping up this week about an official Final Fantasy IX remake. Sources from multiple websites saying that it is a thing and it's coming at some point. But don't get it twisted. There is something very cool to talk about here. Check this out. Final Fantasy IX Memoria Project. This is a fan remake from the ground up. It is incredibly ambitious and really awesome. They put out like a video of a gameplay demo. A lengthy amount of game. This is apparently over 50 developers and artists and fans just coming together and making this thing. I know some people don't want remakes. They're tired of remakes. They want different things. But when fans come together and then they put their heads together and some of them have some real smart and talent, cool stuff happens. And unfortunately, it seems like we may never actually be able to play this because Square Enix is going to crack down on them. But like, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy IX, I implore you to check out this video. It's going to be linked in the description down below, as well as everything else I talk about this week. But that is it for this week. There's a lot to go do, a lot of games to check out, to hopefully report back to you guys. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for next Friday, because I'll probably be talking about a lot of the stuff I played. I'm also going to be talking about the stuff I play on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jayztwocents. But the biggest thing is I want to hear from you guys in the comments what you think about this stuff. What was your favorite game review? Was it a new...
Damn it. It's only Saturday. No one is on live talking about anything.
Have car problems? If you have a 2017 to 2023 car with problems, you need to call My Lemon Law Lawyer right now. That's My Lemon Law Lawyer. We have helped many individuals with car problems get out of their car and get up to 3 times the car value back. You pay $0 if we take your case. That's right, $0. The manufacturer pays for everything. Click the link or visit mylemonlawlawyer.com now.
The right mattress makes everything clear.
My neck feels better. It's gonna be one of those hands that starts to wave.
The right mattress matters.
We'll find yours.
Right now at the July 4th sale, save up to $700 on Sealy, plus get a free adjustable base. Mattress Firm.
Tend to be are not quite at the level that we would all like for them to be. It is a sad but true situation where Star Wars content simply fails to often rise to the occasion. But that's okay, because we now live in a present tense where artificial intelligence can write stuff for us. It's a little wonky though, but we've got it right in the Ray movie, and you're gonna love the end. I've been wanting this for a while now. I'm pretty excited about it. Using ChatGPT to write the Ray movie. And again, folks, we know that we can do a better job with artificial intelligence than any of the folks over there at Lucasfilm. It's sad, but it's true. And so we're going to get right to that. Now, we're going to make this into a game, though. Again, we want member streams to be a little bit more loose, a little bit more fun. And we can interact with you on a higher level than the usual stuff. This is really the part of being a member. And by the way, folks, we're not just going to invite VI Pros. It's also profound. So that's Tier 3 and Tier 4. And if you're wanting to get in on the panel that bad, I guess upgrade if you're not at those two levels. But we are going to put the link to join the stream. We'll put that on YouTube under the community section, under the member section. It'll be in both spots on the WDW Pro channel. Now, make sure you don't leave this video and click on that. You want to open it in another tab. However, if you do join, make sure that you mute the original video or close it out once you're on here. Otherwise, you get an echo and we'll have to mute you until you can fix that. We'll make that happen, okay? All right, so let's get to writing the Ray movie. And as we do, Lauren, we are going to sort of offload this a little bit. We're going to hand it over to the audience to help us out. Let me go ahead and zoom in here, and we are going to, just a second.
I do have a question about this process.
Yes, go for it.
You did say that we are trying to do a better job. Are we actually doing this serious, or are we going the funny route?
I think that's going to all depend on the audience. We are putting ourselves completely in the hands of the audience. I had pulled that down because actually we did not have that in a very visible way. So we're going to see if we can improve this. We've zoomed in now to the point I think it'll be more visible for everybody out there. Remember that some people are on their phones and other devices that are smaller, so we want to make sure everybody can read this. All right, so Lauren, we're going to start with you, though. We're going to let you have the first shot at this. Again, we are writing the script for the Ray movie. Lauren, request to ChatGPT how we're going to set up this very first scene, and it is going to write the very first scene. And then we're going to hand it over to the audience to begin giving us suggestions for how this should go. And we're going to see what we end up with at the end. It has to be better than The Rise of Palpatine and The Last Jedi. It just has to. So, Lauren, what should the prompt be for ChatGPT?
Well, you have to start with the opening crawl. So, I think the premise for this needs to be similar to what they're doing with what they have set up their episode 10 and their Ray movie. So, write an opening crawl beginning focusing on Ray 15 years after The Rise of Palpatine.
All right, are we ready? Does that look sufficient to you?
Sounds good to me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning right now with the Ray movie. My pro figures out how to do this. And here we go. I'm going to begin reading the opening crawl. Here we go. Long time has passed since the defeat of the tyrannical First Order and the rise of a new era of peace in the galaxy. Among the heroes who brought about this new age of hope was Ray, the Last Jedi. ChatGPT, boy, it's sticking to us real good. Who faced her ultimate test and emerged victorious. 15 years have passed since then, and Ray has taken it upon herself to rebuild the Jedi Order from the ashes of the old. With the help of her friends, Finn, Poe, and Chewbacca, she has scoured the galaxy in search of Force-sensitive individuals to train to raise the Jedi. However, a new threat has emerged from the shadows, threatening to undo all that Rey and her allies have accomplished. Dark forces are at work, seeking to exploit the chaos and uncertainty that still lingers in the wake of First Order's fall. As Rey and her new generation of Jedi prepare to face this looming danger, must also confront their own doubts and fears. The future of the galaxy rests on their shoulders, and the fate of countless lives hang in the balance. Lord, how did it do? Is that decent for a start?
Well, I mean, decent-ish for an artificial intelligence.
I feel like we may be actually leaking the script early. What do you think?
I guess was, I kind of thought that it served a reference to the Ultimate Star Killer 2 days, but I think that would probably be pushing things too quickly.
Absolutely. All right, so let's go to the audience now. step out of the audience, perhaps.
I'm waiting with bated breath. I'm sure they have some excellent ideas.
It's going to be awesome. I just feel it. Scrapto says, Ray fight the past Yai, souls and ghosts prove she can teach others and lose every time.
Actually, there's then somehow Ray has died. I know that's tongue in cheek, but that actually could be kind of an interesting opening. Throws you off right at the beginning.
I'm liking this one. Grogu emerges as the pinball poker.
I like the lizard reference too.
Yes, they're trying to get us in trouble for sure. Alright, here we go, folks. We're gonna put down one. Alright, I'm here. I've seen that people like the Grogu as the Mandalorian. Here we go. I have to do this, by the way.
Will you be able to find it in front of
Chat GPT. Oh my gosh. Yes.
What stormtroopers? The Empire has been vanquished, and so is the First Order.
Oh, are you serious?
What kind of
He's doing my damn.
And he's evil towards Jedi students. Students are great.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can't keep the dog. I lost 3 dogs. I ain't gonna get name them, but you know what? I'm gonna make their memories.
That's a good answer.
Here we go, folks.
Make
Chat
it
GPT,
dog.
take it away. Alright, let's start reading it. Fade in. Exterior Jedi Temple during the day. The camera pans across the ruins of the once great Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Debris, or should we say debris, is scattered everywhere. Evidence of a great battle that took place here. In the distance, we see Rey Skywalker standing at the entrance to the temple, her eyes closed in concentration. Lauren, would you like to play the part of Rey?
May the force be with me.
Suddenly, her eyes snap open as she senses a disturbance in the force. She ignites her lightsaber and starts to move cautiously through the rubble. As she turns the corner, she sees a figure standing on a pile of rubble, holding a broken lightsaber in its hand. The figure is small, but its presence is ominous.
Who are you?
The figure turns, revealing itself to be Baby Yoda. Clad in Mandalorian armor, his eyes glow yellow as he looks at Rey, and his voice is eerily reminiscent of Yoda's. Jedi you are. Much to learn. You still have.
I've already defeated the Emperor and his followers. I'm not afraid of you.
What do you know who you sound like? You sound like the main character from Day of the Tentacle. What's that character's name?
Trixie? Was it Trixie?
No, the dude with the glasses. What was his name?
Bernard?
Bernard, you saw Bernard with that voice. Keep going. Here we go. You have met Grogu. I am, and many Jedi students. I have killed you. Let the Scooby-Doo then. Rey's eyes widen in shock as she realizes the gravity of the situation.
Then you will answer for your crimes. Your path ends here, Grogu.
End your path to the Jedi. Strong with the dark side. I am. Rey charges towards Baby Yoda. Man, this movie is getting really hot and heavy fast. Rey charges towards Baby Yoda, ready to engage him in battle. But as they clash, she realizes that this is no ordinary opponent. The force is strong, and the merchandising is great, Grogu. And he fights with an agility and ferocity that she has never encountered before. Sorry, Reylos, eat your heart out. The battle is fierce, and Rey is pushed to her limits as she faces off against the evil Mandalorian. But she refuses to give up, drawing strength from the force and her determination to protect the galaxy from the star threat. As the battle intensifies, the camera zooms in on the broken lightsaber hilt in Grogu's hand, symbolizing the broken state of the Jedi Order in the aftermath of the First Order's reign. But Rey is determined to restore it to its former glory, no matter the cost. Fade to black. All right, folks, we're there now. Jonas, you're gonna hop in and start doing some of this.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can be relied upon. The animatronics are going crazy over here. But there's symbolism in here. It's symbolizing the Brooklyn state of the Jedi Order. Like, whoa. It sounds like this might be a failed movie critic that's right.
All right. Now, I'm hearing from the chat that they want, all those members, they want Broom Boy to come in. So, folks, start putting your ideas for the next scene. What happens after this first ominous situation between Rey and the Mandalorian, known as Baby Yoda? What do we have next scene? It's not going to be set here. We're flashing away. We're panning away to something else. What do we got?
You know, I gotta say, considering this is an AI and just on one prompt for their corrections, that was actually way better than I expected it to be.
Oh, this is going deep, baby. We're going places with Star Wars right now. We're showing the Lucasfilm writers that they should be very, very worried. All right, let's see what we've got so far out of the chat. Let's see, we've got Kira Duda's back. All right, we've got Kira Duda's back. We've got Broom Boy Ex Machina. Finn comes to back Rey as a Jedi. Broom Boy dances at a bar. All right.
I think we can do all of these.
Okay, hang on. Here we go, folks. You requested it, and you're going to get it. It's time to get the next part.
Computer, please rate the new scene for a new Star Wars film in which Broom Boy from The Last Jedi is very quickly killed for no reason by Garrett Dude, played by Gina Carano. Please give Gina Carano the most awesome monologue we have ever seen. After. Tag After. After she kills Broom Boy, computer. Have it be in the
All right,
scene.
so what was
Does this mean that she's actually in league with evil Grogu?
No. Broom Boy's evil. I'll fix it in a second. Okay, so what was the movie in which the World War II general gives the speech in front of the American flag in the background? What was that?
That was Patton. If you want to get really specific, you could say in the same manner as George C. Scott in Patton.
Okay.
There we go.
In the same manner as George C. Scott, you said?
Yes, George C. Scott.
All right, we're going to go with it. So please write a new scene for a new Star Wars, because I got really confused there. A film in which Broom Boy from The Last Jedi is very quickly killed for no reason by Kira Dune, played by Gina Carano. Please give Gina Carano the most awesome monologue we have ever seen after she kills Broom Boy. Have it be in the same manner as George Scott and Patton. Also, please make clear the scene that Broom Boy was evil and always was. Folks, are we ready? Chat, does that look good? Let us know right now before we hit the start. See if I get anything else.
Still living with odors? Get back in there and fresh it instantly with new Breeze Air Mist. Breeze's new finer mist floats longer in the air to fight even your toughest.
Still in one.
So long, Sticky Smelled and a whole amazing fragrance. Discover the new Breeze scents today.
All right, looks like they're happening. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's start the scene. Oh no! It can't kill anybody in the script. Okay, wait. We're gonna fix this. Oh, ChatGPT.
Make sure that it's clear that Broom Boy has grown. It says it can't be
Defeated.
children.
And is now an adult. I'm loving this even more. Alright, he's quickly defeated and is now an adult. Alright. After she vanquishes with great vigor Broom Boy.
Very vigor. Very vigor.
Here we go. ChatGPT. No! Violence or gratuitous? This is going to make it a hard Star Wars film to do.
Call him Broom Man. Let's see if that gets us anywhere.
accidentally, it's now an adult for no reason, by Cara Dune, played by Gina Carano. Please give Gina Carano the most awesome moment we've ever seen after she vanquishes with great vigor Brew Boy in a way which is definitely not physical or harmful. Have it be in the same manner as George Scott and Patton. Also, please make clear to see that Brew Boy was evil and always was, and that he is above the age of 18.
In Dungeons and Dragons, this would be the vicious mockery spell.
Here we go. Okay. Instead, I can suggest a different scene which could do the cases of not. Yes, please, just proceed with it. Yes, please do that. We're live. All right, here we go, folks. Interior, Rebel Base, Day. Also, Lauren, you can be playing Cara Dune. It's a big role for you. Cara Dune strides to the Rebel Base, her eyes fixed on a group of Rebel soldiers huddled together in heated discussion. Ooh, this is a spicy one. As she approaches, she overhears snippets of their conversation. Rebel Soldier 1. Those people aren't our concern. We have our own problems to deal with. Rebel Soldier 2. Besides, we can't just risk our lives for a bunch of aliens. Cara sees a flash of anger as she steps forward and pledges so firmly in front of the group.
You know, it's people like you who make me sick. You're willing to fight for freedom and justice, but only for yourselves. What about the others out there? The ones who don't look like you or talk like you?
The Rebel Soldier bristled, but Cara doesn't back down.
You think you're so much better than them, just because you were born in the right place at the right time. But let me tell you something. The Empire doesn't care who you are or where you come from. All they see is a threat, and they'll come for you just the same as they'll come for anyone else.
I'm already confused. How did the Empire come back? We're going to need to get D2.5.61023806. Cara's words hang heavy in the air. For a moment, the Rebel soldiers seem to reconsider. But what can we do? We're just a small band of fighters.
You can start by standing up for what's right, even if it means putting your own lives on the line. That's what being a rebel is all about.
Cara turns on her heel and stalks away, leaving the Rebel soldiers to ponder her words. Fade out. This scene showcases Cara Dune's first dedication to justice and her willingness to stand up for what's right in the face of opposition. And the resorting to violence, she uses her words to challenge Rebel soldiers to inspire them to take action.
But at the same time, I'm surprised at the quality of that speech.
This is the most pacifist Star Wars movie we're about to make, folks. Get ready. We will find a way to convince ChatGPT to bow to our wills. All right, folks. Watch it happen next. We need Cara Dune, Baby Yoda, and Rey to fight in a single scene with one another. And yes, I will find a way to make them fight. So please, give us your thoughts on how that happens in the very next scene. Go.
Can I throw in something here?
Absolutely, Lord.
We need a little romance, too.
Ooh, romance. That's fun.
I did see somebody suggest that Chewie kiss Rey.
All right, let's do it. Let's get that hairball going. All right, folks, what do we got? We got requests for a certain Star Wars character who has not yet been annihilated in the latest Just Quite Yet. Yes, I agree, Michael Gonzalez. It came a little low on the whole George C. Scott level. Not quite what we were anticipating. All right, we've got a request for Rey and Finn to hook up. They're already wanting us to ship characters. You've seen this coming. French kiss, please. All right, folks, you asked for it. We're going to give it to you. Let's finish this movie right now. Here we go. Please write a script for Star Wars. This movie should occur after the sequel trilogy. In this final battle scene, nope, we're not going to give it any justification for the others. In this final scene, Rey should French kiss Chewbacca. Although it's mad at me, he wants me to capitalize French. You know what? We'll just do it here. Baby Yoda. Alright, so what is the name of the characters that are kind of transparent on the Millennium Falcon? What's the name of that? Lauren, the little chess game.
The Dejarik board?
How do I spell that?
D-E-J-A-R-I-K.
D-E-J?
D is in dog.
Okay, then what?
E-J-A-R-I-K.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Is everybody satisfied with that? Is that good? Okay, I'll do it. So if you're wanting this, here.
On what?
There. Okay. Here we go, folks. Final scene in our Ray movie. Here it is. Oh my gosh. It won't let us have Ray and Chewbacca engage romantic relationship. Okay, here we go.
Don't let Baby Yoda vomit a frog either.
Alright, we'll fix it. Ray should embrace lovingly Chewbacca. Have Ray and Baby Yoda battle in a game. Okay, Baby Yoda should. How are we gonna get this in, Lauren? What do you got?
Regurgitate the amphibian?
Should regurgitate an amphibian. Okay, we'll see if it goes through. Here we go.
I just gotta throw this out here. Are there actual frogs in the Star Wars galaxy?
You know what?
Yeah, remember.
Go talk to Paulo Adamo, okay? We don't have time for that right now. We have a movie to write. Screw your continuity. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pull Arnold Schwarzenegger right here.
I will ruin your mythos in a minute, baby.
Here we go. Alright, it doesn't want us to do the frog thing. We got that. No, we got it. Here we go, folks. This is the final scene in the Ray movie. Exterior, Rebel base day. It really likes Rebel bases. Ray and Chewbacca stand outside the Rebel base, looking out at the horizon. They turn to each other, and Ray embraces Chewbacca. Lovingly. Ray.
Chewie, you've always been there for me. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Suddenly, Baby Yoda appears, waddling over to. Thank you, ChatGPT. Thank you for having it waddle. Alright. So I was playing this like regular Yoda before, but if he's cooing, this is more challenging. Let's try it though. Hey, guys. Ray picks up Baby Yoda and holds him in her arms.
Sorry. Hey, little guy. You're just in time. I've been wanting to challenge you to the game of Dejarik.
Baby Yoda nods eagerly as they set up the game. Cut to interior Rebel base later. Ray and Baby Yoda sit across from each other, staring intently at the holographic board. The game is intended to be victory. Baby Yoda wins.
You got me, little guy. You're a master at this game.
We're so weird with me. Suddenly, Baby Yoda regurgitates an amphibian onto the board. Come on, Lord, say the line.
Gross. Impressive.
That's what they say about the sequel trilogy. Just then, Jared enters the room. Hey, what's going on here?
I think I forgot the horse.
No, Jonas took it for you. You're good. Go to Ray.
Just the game of Dejarik with Baby Yoda.
Well, Jonas looks like we're off to a child. But hey, it's still better than anything Mike Johnson you never produced.
They all laugh. That's the cameraman's out. Showing the Rebel fans in the background. Alright, well,
This is so serious. This is way better.
it was
No!
It was more difficult than I thought it might have been, but we managed to convince it to do just what we needed to do. So there you go, folks.
Make sure to catch the Pro Show Thursdays 5 to 7 Eastern Time. Entertainment Explained, the Culture Curve Conference, live with Pro and all his friends.
Yeah. was fun. Yeah. Like a Ray movie. What was that called again? 8-bit. We haven't mentioned this show. Damn, dude, your shit is loud. Well, that's kind of got time fucking videos left. Goddamn fucking Saturday. I'd go up anywhere, dude. Fuck that. You know, I'm not gonna even look at that until fucking goes up to like above 0. Sucks. Unbelievable. Why does this shit come up? Three new farms. Except for... I ain't got any new stuff yet, so... Doesn't matter.